Today, we gather not just to observe, but to question. We are here to challenge one of the most morally incoherent and economically irrational practices of the modern world, the continued existence of homelessness in wealthy nations. It is a moral failure. But more than that, it is a false economy, a lie we tell ourselves that not acting is cheaper than acting. And that lie costs us all dearly. Let us begin with a simple but profound philosophical truth: shelter is not a luxury. It is a precondition for the exercise of human dignity, autonomy, and recovery. If the philosopher Aristotle called a good life one of flourishing, of eudaimonia, then homelessness is the radical absence of the conditions that make flourishing even possible. To sleep in a doorway, vulnerable to violence and weather, is not merely to be poor, it is to be excluded from the very fabric of society. Yet this exclusion is not inevitable. It is engineered. We create systems that criminalize poverty, but not the poverty makers. We punish symptoms and ignore causes. And we accept, unconsciously, the myth that housing people is too expensive. Let us now turn from ethics to economics. Multiple studies in North America and Europe reveal a shocking truth: it is cheaper to house people than to leave them on the street. Consider this: emergency services, police response, incarceration, temporary shelters, hospital visits for untreated mental illness, drug overdoses, and chronic conditions exacerbated by exposure. These all cost public systems far more than a stable home would. In Utah, a pioneering housing-first model cut chronic homelessness by over 90%, and in doing so saved money. Why? Because people with a roof over their heads do not return to the emergency room night after night. They are less likely to be arrested. They begin to stabilize. They are able to access support. They begin to heal. The cost of a home is dwarfed by the cost of crisis. So why do we continue this madness? The answer lies not in numbers, but in ideology. We have inherited a cultural narrative that says people must earn help. That suffering is a moral failing, not a structural one. We say they made bad choices, forgetting that trauma, abuse, mental illness, and addiction are not choices, they are conditions. This ideology of meritocracy has created a cognitive distortion. We invest in punitive systems instead of supportive ones, even when supportive systems are more effective and less costly. We fund prisons more than we fund housing. We stigmatize welfare and romanticize bootstraps, ignoring that many boots never come with straps at all. This is the false economy of homelessness, the belief that non-intervention is neutral or cheaper when it is neither. Philosophically, let us ask, what does it mean to be well? Mental health cannot exist in a vacuum. You cannot treat schizophrenia with a sleeping bag. You cannot detox on concrete. The mind needs stability to rewire. The body needs rest to repair. Every human deserves the sanctuary of a safe space. When people are housed, they are not only healthier, but more likely to engage in treatment, seek employment, reconnect with loved ones, and participate in society. The cost of doing nothing is cycles of trauma. The cost of housing is the restoration of potential. This is not utopian. It is proven. It is not naive. It is necessary. So here we are, face to face with a philosophical contradiction. We live in societies that prize freedom, but deny people the basic platform on which freedom stands. We believe in logic, yet support policies that are economically illogical and ethically bankrupt. We must replace the false economy of homelessness with the true economics of compassion. Let us be the generation that says, housing is not a reward for the worthy, but a right of the living. Let us stop asking if we can afford to house people, and start asking how we ever thought we could afford not to. Thank you.
I didn't mean to get us lost, but here we are at 3 o'clock. The desert darks, a tomb of thought. The map is dead, the compass broke. I am not the first to say I think it happens every day, that there is only one true way to run away from being saved. I could have kept us on the path, but I was high, you didn't ask. So now the ghosts of futures past are creeping close, they're on our back. I am not the first to say, I think it happens every day, that there is only one true way to run away from being safe. I could have kept us on the path, but I was high, you didn't ask. So now the ghosts of futures past are creeping close, they're on our back. Come and see what the heart won't know. There is nothing to fear below. Come and see what the heart won't know. There is nothing to fear below. Oh, baby, please, I love you so. But if you stay alone. So leave me here to die and go on my own.
Come and see what the heart won't know. There is nothing to fear below. Come and see what the heart won't know. There is nothing to fear below on my own.
I'm not the first to say, I think it happens every day, that there is only one true way to run away from being safe.
Oh my.